and post.
Mm-hmm.
Beep boop robot.
Sorry, that's my alarm.
Mine too.
That's a cool alarm.
We start D&D at the exact same time that my Duolingo alarm goes off.
Well,
Gives you time to
the
do your
Duolingo
Duolingo.
birds can't go after your ass this time.
He's dead, yeah, I know. Except I think they resurrected him. Not that it matters, I did my Duolingo like an hour
Oh
ago.
God, Frankenbird!
Let me just finish up my sandwich in the next 4 minutes, and then we'll be good to go. God, sandwiches are just good, you know?
It depends on the sandwich for me. Like
Pardon?
a nice meatball sub, that takes.
Meatball subs
tastes-
are good. Though I can't go wrong with the ham and cheese. Ah! Oh, Tom is doing that stupid mod someone made that added like 100,000 types to Pokemon.
Oh.
It was
What,
Alpha Red's mod team, if I recall.
I don't know. I also don't care. I think there's just enough types in Pokemon that it's a stupid mod.
Yeah, it's Alpha Red's team.
It's supposed to be a meme. That's the point.
Yeah.
I know. I
It's
also just...
supposed to be dumb. I thought the funniest type was the gun type.
I kind of like Sus and Ohio.
Bad.
Okay.
All right. Sandwich has been consumed.
When will we implement a sandwich consumption loading bar?
Never. That implies that I eat a sandwich at a continuous rate that I could add that to.
I don't know if you've ever seen a loading bar, but they start and slow at variable rates.
Yeah, but I would not remember to add to that.
Just like in Terraria.
You know what?
There's a certain point when you're generating a world in Terraria where it's just like the loading bar just freezes on a certain point, and it's like, you know what? I don't feel like adding the next thing to it, even if it would make the line keep going continuously.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my lack of progression in Terraria.
Hey,
Oh,
Devin, how
no,
about
no, no.
you get in the foundry?
He did open the foundry.
Yeah, he's not in it.
Oh yeah, why aren't you in the foundry?
There you go.
I can open it. I can open it whenever.
He says as he opens it 30 minutes into the session.
Okay.
It's 4 minutes in, and we haven't even. Is the stream like preamble still up?
Not anymore.
Okay. We're here.
That's why I said, hey, how about you get in?
30 minutes into the stream.
30 minutes? What are you talking about? Whoa!
He said, and I
It's
said
called
30
over
minutes into the-
exaggeration.
Boop. This better be the right fucking one, or... Hello?
No.
They have a word for that. It's called hyperbole.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, hey Foundry, how about you fucking look?
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Mama!
I was thinking the same thing.
Welcome to D&D, everybody. So what happened last time? You angered a woman, and then we played Mersha, and I said one of the funniest things I'll ever say in my very short life. Oh, my coffee melted into my straw.
Isn't your coffee
That's
already liquid?
fucking-
How does that melt?
It's a slushy, Devin. I've told you this.
No, I just got here.
That's what the ice cap is. Anytime I get a coffee from Tim's, I get an ice cap, which is basically just a coffee slushy.
I see.
I know. Not only do I know I've told you this, I know I told you this while I was at work for, I think, the same reason.
A slushy coffee. A sloppy.
No! I hate that.
A sloppy coffee.
I hate that, and I'm gonna call it that from now on. Okay,
That's why I said it. It sounds so fucking bad.
Okay, so what actually did happen last time? I know that I'm gonna read your notes now because I don't remember what you do and do not know.
Oh god, I don't even know if I got.
Murder Train 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Here we go, yeah. Yes, okay. In Herlock's room, I found torn paper that mentioned honorific dismissal in an unknown handwriting that belonged to Veldon. That I don't think you showed Jeremy, but he would have been able to confirm that. And the dead girl, Ameglia, made the gun look like Malcolm's under duress, because Kira's actually had a gold trim instead of the pearl one. So, I don't know if we'd start immediately where we were, or if if y'all would take a break and then go back to your investigation. But regardless of whichever one you want, this door was shut because y'all, what's the word I'm looking for?
Big ol' accusation.
You did distress everyone in that group. You have added a lot of things to my menu, Devin. I don't know what these are, and I'm not gonna touch them.
That is part of a module that I was adding to test which module allowed me to link things to torches.
Gotcha.
Sorry, link torches to tokens, rather.
So,
It's important for light people.
So, back to the matter at hand. If y'all want to... oh yeah, you also caused a small child... Sorry, correction. I caused a small child to explode into an orb of darkness. Because the mask did that, and I control what he does.
The black magic skunk, as they say.
Yes, you did call her that, and I thought it was very amusing. I want to turn off the combat UI.
Alright.
There we go.
That's the crossed swords up there.
Yeah, I did. I had to click on Jeremy to make it deactivate proper. Jeremy, I hope you don't mind me using you to fix my UI. Okay, so...
Alright, who haven't we pissed off yet? Let's go find
I
someone.
mean, wouldn't be the first time someone used me.
Oh,
It's funny because it's true. I mean, you haven't pissed off Malcolm. You've kind of done the opposite. You technically haven't pissed off Lissa because you helped
We pissed him off a couple chapters ago.
He doesn't.
well,
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, yeah, you have a couple of leads you can follow. I must say, Herlock's just not here. He's gone off to do his own thing because fuck Herlock.
Okay.
As an aside, I think Eve mentioned this, that she also can't find some specific person's baggage.
Yeah, it was like the water of life or something.
Yeah,
she was
well,
trying to
yes,
find?
but she's also there's someone's stuff she's looking for to look through specifically, and she can't find them.
He's trying to revive a dried pet.
I don't know if she would have one. Yeah. So y'all have a couple of things you can go through.
So we saw
Okay.
Lissa, her handwriting was similar to one of the assassins.
Yeah, in the assassination paperwork that Kira has, the two handwritings, you matched one to Lissa.
Hmm.
Well, time to piss off Malcolm.
Oh God.
Yep,
Oh boy,
he gets a
your
turn.
favorite activity.
You have done it already. I've been told not to control you guys anymore, so I'm not doing
Yes.
that. You have to move your children by yourselves.
Thank you.
It just breaks things.
Yeah, so, you knock on the door, no response.
Is the door locked?
Jeremy knocks on the door
So,
and probably puts a hole in it.
I was about to say, are you actually knocking, or are you knocking the door over?
Trying to knock, probably gonna end up knocking the door
You
over.
can roll me a strength saving throw if you want to prevent knocking the door over, but no, to answer your question, Yuriko, the door is not locked. Oh my god. Yeah, you're good. These
Bit
doors
more
are...
cautious right now.
You might, like, slightly...
He's learned.
Yeah. You did punch a child in the face. Not punch, but you know what I mean. No, the door is not locked.
No, the mask did that. Alright, we open it.
Oh, she's
Good the morning!
the room is empty. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Calistar.
I was gonna make that joke, but then I couldn't think of a... I was gonna say good morning Malcolm specifically, but...
No one is present.
Anyway.
Where are you going?
somewhere else.
Got it.
Doop.
Okay. This is Kira's room. It's... Oh. Okay. That
I'm
room...
just continuing to look for Malcolm.
Okay. Well, if you're looking for him, then... Oh, shit. All
Just-
these folders are, like, smaller now.
Yuriko just starts breaking into every single room. Malcolm, where are you?
Oh right, that's the module that... The module that does the torch thing has a bunch of other functions.
Stop adding modules!
I only added...
No,
I
I'm
only
kidding, I'm
added
kidding,
the
I'm
one.
kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
The only one that's actually in there that wasn't there before is that one. But it does a lot of shit.
Where the fuck did I put him? There's so much shit in here. Also, the father from Octavo's picture is broken, so I choose to believe he no longer has face. Yeah, Malcolm's here in the dining car. Not near Kira. mostly looking at things, investigating on his own. I was
It
gonna
was
have
my
him sitting,
piece.
and then I realized it'd be weird for anyone to be sitting eating here where there was a dead person.
Can't find my piece.
Ah! Sorry, hang on. There he is. Big man. Big man.
Eats his Wheaties.
Eats sweeties. Yuriko, what are you doing?
I'm looking around for Lissa.
Oh my gosh. Why?
Because she's the right. Because Lissa's specifically the one that we wanted to confront about the writing.
Oh,
The
you
reason
want to
Lisa
do
looks
that
like this-
now? Okay.
Are we sequence breaking?
I mean, in D&D, I'm not sure that is a thing. I just wasn't anticipating that being... Okay, sure, I can put Lissa down. Okay. Sure, go, do it.
All right. Yuriko stands beside Asmodai and does a Team Rocket pose.
Yuriko is slowly turning into the genie from Aladdin, where she's making a bunch of references that she shouldn't know.
Asmodai is just gonna slowly turn his head over. What are you doing?
Prepare for trouble.
Are you gonna I wouldn't cause trouble on this train.
It is a joke.
Too late if you're talking about me.
You did break a door. And slap a child.
No, that was the mask.
I'm gonna keep blaming Jeremy because I think it's funny, even though I know it's not true.
Yuriko's going to come over here and gesture for Lissa to take a seat.
Take a seat right there.
Okay.
When Yuriko sits down, she's going to... I don't know if Asmodai's given her the correspondence
Like,
between the different handwritings, but she is going to give the she's going to place the sample that was matched on the table.
yeah, I mean, I don't see why Asmo would hide that.
I don't remember what I did, but I wouldn't hide that, no.
Yeah.
So
The
you're showing
Yuriko's-
her the assassination plans and her also sample that she gave you?
I noticed your handwriting looks very similar to something that we have seen rather recently.
Well, I did give you a
I'm-
sample. Of course you would have seen it recently.
And how recently have you seen this?
You're showing her the assassination papers?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. God, your wisdom is so stupid high, Asmodai.
Wise as fuck.
With your passive insight... No, none of your passive insights are high enough. You're gonna have to roll me to see this. Jeremy out here hanging around. Just
I mean, I am doing this
being a bodyguard
specifically
with
to gauge.
straps.
I'm specifically trying to do this to gauge a reaction. So
Yeah. The thing, Asmodai, is he can't roll less than a 10, so...
Yeah, so I'm kind of debating if I should. No?
Jesus! That's a nat 20, because you don't have any wisdom. Yeah, upon properly looking at this, you notice, though she's trying to play it cool, you notice, like, in her eyes, they widen just a little bit, and her pupils, not dilate, that's when they get bigger. They constrict a little bit. But after a beat, she looks at you and says, well, I've never seen these before. Why do you ask? Like, it's such a subtle thing that if you're not looking for it, you wouldn't see it, but you were looking for it, and you definitely saw that.
I don't know. Why are you lying to me?
And she gives a small grin.
Wow! She's a smug little bitch, isn't she? I'm not? Why would I be lying about this? Miss Yuriko, this looks very grave. What are you accusing me of something? And I guess, Jeremy, you're closer. You would see that as soon as she says that, Malcolm turns from what he's investigating and starts looking at that scene between the three of you.
You wouldn't happen to be in leagues with a would-be assassin of the Skyrian monarch, would you?
Miss Yuriko! And she stands. She says, I am a paladin for hire. I protect people. It's almost insulting you would even accuse me of such a thing. It is
For
insulting.
hire, you say?
Asmodai is gonna chime in. Does
Okay.
honorific dismissal mean anything to you?
Now you roll me insight, both of you. I don't know if Yuriko would notice this, but her, Asmo, you see her sort of tense just a little bit when you say that, but she says, it happens when people are unable to be a part of the Saints anymore because of a grave injury. It's not a very common thing to happen. Why?
What wouldn't have happened to you, would it?
Well, do I look like I'm unable to fight?
Well, I haven't seen you fight, so can't be too certain.
Would you like to spar? I don't think we should do that in the dining car. Oh, hey, Jeremy. What up? What you doing?
I mean, if she needs a durable target.
Oh my god, are you actually gonna be a training dummy?
What? I can take it.
Jeremy just stands behind her T-posing.
You know what? Jeremy, point of inspiration, because that's fucking amazing. But of course, because you can't speak, and the mask is like, yeah, we're not fucking doing this. She's like, you should probably keep your big friend, where he is, lest I decide to demonstrate just how capable I really am.
Yeah, he's pretty durable.
And Jeremy just nods enthusiastically.
All
Like-
right.
Head nodding, 2 thumbs up.
It seems to have no problem with it.
She doesn't have her weapon because she also wouldn't have known that Eve busted the lock on the weapons chest in the thing. And she's also not in her armor. So, yeah, okay. I need her to roll me this. Fucking God, hang on. Your passive, by the way, Asmo, is so high, you can tell, like, Malcolm has taken a great interest in what you're doing. In part because he's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? She is, how do I describe this? You sort of see her attempting to, because she doesn't have her weapon, she's just going to try and straight fucking hit you, Jeremy. But she kind of whiffs it, and you're unsure whether or not she did that on purpose, or if she, like, genuinely missed you just now, despite being right in front of you.
Hey, I think that hit was kind of lacking there, Masky.
Do you want her to hit you? Because we could go get her sword. You know the thing's open. Thanks to me.
I'm going to look around and see if any of the train employees are in eyeshot or in sight.
I mean, Casey is done cleaning her bar. She's mostly just manning it, and the door to the kitchen is shut. So, yes, Casey is in. Casey can see you, but the kitchen obscures what Lissa is doing.
Seriously, Jeremy's pulling a Tyler Durden up in here.
I love Jeremy right now. Jeremy's bringing me a lot of joy.
I want to take a look
I
at the
want-
correspondence between these two people and sort of see what the kinds of things that, if the handwriting's a match, that Lissa is saying in these documents here.
So you want to know what you suspect Lissa of writing in these in the assassination papers?
Yes.
So what the handwriting you don't recognize is saying is vantage points for where the assassination attack could take place. The handwriting that you think matches Lissa lines up with anything detailing security, and more specifically lapses in said security. Information that would be insider information.
Okay. So Yuriko is gonna say, how many of the Skyrian gods are you friends with?
Lissa, once again, after failing to hit Jeremy, she was like, sorry, I'm not very comfortable hitting someone, on a train where there's not supposed to be any sort of violence, especially since a murder's already happened. Miss Yuriko, I've never been to Skyria. I don't really know anyone there. This is my first time being there, and it's for such a great event. I told you I'm on vacation, didn't I? I thought I told you that when Asmodai, revealed himself? That came out wrong. Did that come out wrong, or am I just overthinking?
It's not like she said.
Yeah, I know. It just
maybe
sounded
public
weird when I was
indecency.
saying it. Ignore me.
That's what she said.
Josh says, what did Asmodai do?
Not Asmodai.
Asmodee. Roll me insight again, Yuriko.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Oh no!
Based on the fact that I'm rolling this, I'm already suspecting that there's still something she's hiding.
Well, I'll give you this. She's not lying about not being friends with people in Skyria. But that's it. That's all of that 5 is gonna net you.
Yep.
I feel bad. Jeremy can't really do any investigating, but he is helping.
When we were asking you for a sample of your handwriting, as soon as you heard that we found extra unknown handwritings, you seemed to freeze a bit. Why was that?
Well, it just seems a bit suspicious in general to have handwritings you don't recognize, don't you think? I think also, however, it's a little bit odd to be asking a stranger about handwriting that you don't recognize. A stranger about a stranger's handwriting. Doesn't that seem a bit peculiar? She seems like she's getting agitated. More agitated, I should say. She's been agitated for a bit.
Well, all I'm saying is if there is strange, unknown handwritings, better cover all bases. I mean, this is a murder investigation
I suppose.
and a attempted assassination. So
Well,
there's
you already
a
have my
lot of stuff
handwriting.
going on.
And I
And
would remind you.
that's the problem.
And I would
Your
remind
handwriting matched up with something that we found.
Well, I would remind you there are millions of people in the world. It's unlikely that I don't share handwriting with someone else. And if forgeries exist, if someone was trying to frame me for something, it would just be for to get the solstice a bad name.
And why would someone want to frame you?
Yeah, it was really quiet, but I can't decide if that was me or you. But I know what you said. She says,
I was further from my mic for that.
people not everyone likes the Saints of Solstice. Some people don't believe in Solstice as much as others. And some of them we consider an enemy. And yeah, she looks over at Jeremy. It would be unsurprising if someone wanted to try and remove someone and give them a bad name. You can roll me insight again on that one.
God damn it.
Sorry, I'm biting my lip. With a 15 and 18, I'll give you, Asmodai, that she's not necessarily lying about this fact. There are people, you've met people who are more into Stygian, you've met people who are more, like, agnostic or whatever. Not agnostic, that's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. With Yuriko, I'll give you that, even though that is a technically true thing, she's also lying about wanting to frame a specific person, unless it's Veldin. So, someone forging her handwriting isn't exactly a viable lie. It's not necessarily untrue, but but like what she's
So it's
basically
from when people are talking about the Saints of Solstice in a negative light, it's primarily Veldin they're talking about. That
no, it's
would
the
make it
group
easier
in
to frame
general.
her.
It's the group in general. It's just that if they wanted to frame a specific person, the only one that is generally known by name is Veldin. So like it's
Gotcha.
it's unlikely that they would do a random saint like Lissa.
I would like to ask, how many people did you know on this train before we departed?
Including Malcolm? 1. You can roll me insight. Yeah, that's a lie. But, that's a lie, but I will say, without specifying who you think she's lying about, that's not gonna get you very far. And I know who you want to specify, but do you have proof? Other than the handwriting?
Kira would be sad to hear that.
I'm not gonna make you roll insight for this one. She gets very bothered when you say that. She says, I don't know what you're accusing me of here. If you think that I killed this woman, you're insane. Why would I do such a thing? I only knew Malcolm when I got on this train, and all I want to do is spend a vacation and a coronation with my brother that I haven't seen in a long time. What is the problem with you three? And Malcolm approaches and says, pardon me. I hate to intrude on a conversation I'm not a part of. You seem to be working my sister up quite a bit. Perhaps I could calm her down, and the pair of us could have a conversation a little bit later. And as he approaches, he comes to you, Asmodai, and says, if you need to investigate her things, you can enter our room if you must. But he says that very quietly. As he approaches Lissa.
The other thing Yuriko says is, you misunderstand. I am not accusing you of the murder of Kira. I'm only implying that you did know her beforehand.
Well, I didn't, and unless you can prove that I did, I don't think that holds any water here. Not that it matters. If you're not accusing me of killing her, then me knowing anyone else on this train, it doesn't matter.
You seem to think it does.
Yeah, Lissa's storming over.
Okay.
Her attributes
And then
are
what?
wrong. Hang on. What's your AC? 12? Cool.
It hits me.
Oh, that should be private. Jesus! That's not right. Unarmed strike isn't supposed to do that much damage.
Yeah, typically unarmed strike is 1 plus your strength modifier. Unless you're a monk, then it's plus your dexterity instead.
Then why did it do 10? What the fuck? I'm not making you take 10 damage, but yet,
Essentially,
Not
what's your
set up,
what's
right?
your strength?
It's plus 3, so you're taking 4 bludgeoning damage as she... This time she hits, and she does punch you very hard.
I'm just gonna observe the punch as closely as possible.
It looks like she...
I thought I was supposed to be the training dummy.
Yeah, well, you're not the one pissing her off. At that point, Malcolm literally pulls her away. Oh my god, yes, stop! I don't care. No, stop it. Oh my god, I've broken everything. It keeps wanting me to do the unarmed strike. Stop it! I'm trying to get rid of everything because I just fucking go away. Oh my god. Good Jesus Christ. Okay. He pulls her away. That's what I was just trying to do, and then I broke everything. Yeah, she hits her. It looks like she tries to hit at Yuriko in the how do I phrase this? I was gonna say her broadest part, but that sounds weird. Like her biggest target area.
Torso, shoulder.
Yeah, like she's trying to aim
Face.
somewhere that's easy to hit. And yeah, Yuriko gets socked as Malcolm pulls her away and says, I think you should back off, Miss Yuriko. Not to be rude, I apologize.
We have what we need for now. And I grab the papers and I start walking away.
Cool. Jerem, the mask in the background, like, why is it that she always tries to get herself in trouble and we still keep her around? At least when we get in trouble, we can take it.
It's because you thrive in chaos.
I just hang back for like a few seconds to say, I'm surprised she doesn't have that much of a filter. And then I go.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But yeah, Asma has, y'all have permission. Malcolm is like, yeah, get in my fucking room and figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So this half of the room, hang on. This half of the room is full of the things that you saw Malcolm working on, paperwork and all that shit. Why is Jeremy still in the dining car?
Why is everyone else still in the dining car?
You need to refresh, because you shouldn't be in the dining car.
Oh.
There you go. All of this stuff, it looks like Malcolm's things. And then on the
You know
right
whose
side...
things we're going through.
Yeah, so roll me investigation if you're going through people's shit.
Woohoo!
Why is Jeremy not working? It's just not... There we go. Asmodeon, I'm gonna resolve Asmos first, because it's a 16, not a 20-fucking-3, which is insane. That's a wall, Jeremy.
It's almost like
I mean, it never mattered before.
So, Asmo, on a 16, you do see a couple of things that she, primarily you see her armor is on this couch. And with a 16, that's an easy check. This shit is fake.
Oh.
You wore the solstice of armor, and you know how it feels, and it's heavy and really tough. This stuff is not. It's not to say that it's weak, like it would protect her, but it is not solstice materials.
Like it's really light.
It's way lighter. It feels like you could dent it much easier. The shield doesn't match up with the... Well, the shield matches, but it also doesn't quite look right. Like, the materials aren't correct. So, yeah, she's got some fake-ass solstice armor.
I'm gonna just, like, hold it up and look over at Jeremy and say, like, I'm thinking she was never on duty.
It's hard to say. We've met and probably murdered a couple of them, haven't we, big guy?
I mean, not entirely wrong.
Yuriko, it is with your 23 that you pretty much immediately find, not on, but under her bed, a couple more pieces of paperwork. Some ripped up paper that is like torn into 100 pieces, and a little diary, a travel journal. That when you open, it is not the handwriting you matched to Lissa, but it is the other person on the other person's handwriting in the assassination papers. Sorry, my lip has a lot of loose skin on it, which is gross.
Okay, so it's the other person from the assassination papers that that she has the notes of. Okay. Is there any new information we learn from this paper aside from the fact that it's from the other person?
Do you want to read some of her entries in this diary?
Yeah, sure.
A lot of these entries that you flip through are just regular entries about everyday life in Calistar, typically in Vale. You do catch the person writing in it referring to themselves as Kira, so you can assume this is Kira's diary. In the most recent pages...
Oh my god! You mean this is paper that Kira written in?
Yeah?
I
What?
think we found a murder weapon.
Fuck, you're right!
Death Note.
Damn it, it is the Death Note, isn't it? Shit! I didn't even think about that.
We're
Now,
not dealing with
to
a
see if
gun
anyone here is
murder.
still alive.
now I've completely forgotten where I was going with that. Damn it.
We're not dealing with a gun murder. We're dealing with a fucking unsolvable murder.
Jesus, so some of the most recent stuff is more interesting. It says, the first one that you read that catches your eye, and I'm gonna try and do my Kira voice even though it's been 5 parts. It says, I received a letter from Varys today that said he would not be attending on the train. It says that he said that his ticket was stolen, though he doesn't know from whom. I suppose it's a good thing. I wouldn't want him to get wrapped up in this affair that I've been a part of. I do hope he understands when I return home that I didn't intend for any bad things to happen, although I suppose chaos is going to happen no matter what. Oh, Kira, I hope that you're able to come home and make a log of this whole situation. The next page says, I've received rather alarming information. It occurs to me that the person I'm working with doesn't intend for this to be merely a facade. They intend to take this to the extreme and actively attempt an assassination on Miss Theodora. I never wanted this to be quite a real assassination. I simply wanted to cause attention and gain favor in a new country. But if she attempts to actually disturb the peace and create a war between our two nations, I suppose it is in my place to stop it. And the last entry before all the torn up pages, it says, Varys is here on the train. He said he wasn't going to show up. I can only assume this is someone else, and not the real Arkwright. I would rather stick to my plans, but if I could accuse this man of the murder of Miss Lissa, I would not object to it. I'd rather accuse him than his dear brother. If he ends up reading this, it means that something terrible has happened. Either I'm gone, either I've been found out, or something much worse. I only hope you understand my methods were to keep the peace in the least chaotic way I could think. I apologize for anything that might have happened because of my recklessness. And the rest of the pages afterwards have been torn out.
Imagine apologizing in a diary.
To be fair, there's not...
Yeah, an apology isn't really worth crap if no one's around to receive it.
I mean, it's not like she could, be like, hey, I'm sorry for killing someone in public. It's kind of hard to take credit for a murder without getting in a lot of trouble.
Okay, so that's...
Then what good is the apology?
So anyway, if this is to be believed, then that would mean Kira was, I suppose, trying to make a failed assassination attempt. Make a fake assassination attempt look like a failed assassination attempt in order to somehow make it seem like the Skyrians had a way better security system than they did.
Josh says more people should go outside and apologize for murder.
You know what? Yes, they should.
This also... The other thing that this would reveal, if it intends to be true, if it's true, is that Kira intended to murder Lissa. So it could very well have been a self-defense thing.
Well, if it's actually Lissa.
That's also true. There could be another changeling on board. Or someone with disguised self.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, there's at least one thing that can probably rile Lissa up a bit, being like, hey, you're not actually a Saint Solstice.
Ooh. True.
So what else are you lying about?
I mean, yeah, true. Yes. So...
Personally, I think we need to catch her in a gotcha.
Yeah.
Ask her something only a true Saint of Solstice would know.
Jeremy, roll me an Arcana check.
Hold on. Arcana.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, so you notice on Malcolm's side of this room, there's something that the mask is trying, not like forcing you, it looks like the mask has trained onto something. And he's like, oh, no wonder she couldn't find it. She wasn't even looking.
What?
Oh, just go over to his fucking bed, you coward. Come on.
You could have led with
what?
that.
Other bed.
Oh,
Yeah, on the bed where Malcolm's baggage is, which is also similar to the baggage in the caboose. Very like, it has threads of pearl, kinda, to make it look all fancy schmancy. Inside, there is a little vial of a clear, sort of shimmering liquid, and he says, bingo.
oh, sure, clear liquid. Like I'm supposed to know what this is.
Oh my god, use your brain, you fucking imbecile!
Oh, water. I've been pretty thirsty lately.
If you drink that...
No, I won't.
Jeremy, I'm not gonna make you roll a history check. Pretty much as soon as he says use your brain, you recall a certain someone was looking for a certain something in certain people's luggage.
A certain someone was looking for a certain.
Now you're asking me to use my brain.
Yes.
That is a losing battle, ma'am.
Oh my god, Eve was looking for this thing.
Oh. I think we need to go talk to Eve.
Assuming she'll still talk to you.
I think we need to talk to Eve about.
Fuck you! Where's my fucking water? I'm fucking... I'm gonna end this.
Oh.
Your bloodline will end you. Ugh.
I'm already expecting that.
Just as certainly the certain someone just wants someone, a certain water to drink. God, I already need to pee, dude. You can't make me drink more water.
Yes, I can, and I will.
Don't. I'll be back, actually. I super need to pee. Y'all discuss your fucking stuff.
Okay. So I have an idea,
Okay.
and I have no idea how well it's going to land, but it's going to involve Asmodai.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So essentially, so the theory that I have is that Kira was intending to kill Lissa because they had a disagreement about how their plan was going to go with the assassination. I think Kira didn't want the assassination to actually go through, but Lissa did. Or at least, whichever version of Lissa we currently find ourselves facing. If there is a different Lissa, then she might also be somewhere on this train, or she might have been stopped somewhere before the border, replaced with either a changeling or a doppelganger or something of this, or someone with a disguised self or something of the sort.
I feel like Malcolm would know if Lissa is not Lissa.
Here's the thing with doppelgangers, though, is they have the ability to read minds.
Okay.
So essentially, just by being around Lissa for a little while, while it's trying to like copy her behaviors for a little while, he should be able to get a pretty decent amount of information about Lissa, especially if the real Lissa is somewhere like on this train. He can just walk over to like the nearest area and like even read her mind through a wall or something.
I'm back.
Anyway, the plan involving Asmodai would involve him disguising himself as Kira and either asking Lissa why she killed her, or apologizing for attempting to kill her.
I could, considering that changelings are able to, like, not only perfectly model themselves after one person, they can also affect, like, small changes too. So I could do something stupid, like in the middle of the night, just have Kira with, like, a hole in the side of her head.
Like Jesus with the holes in his hands.
Okay, I don't know what I just walked back in on, but I assume you all have a plan.
I mean, that could be something. Just be like in the caboose and have Alyssa meet me as Kira back there.
And then Yuriko walks in wearing Kira's, not Kira's armor, wearing Lissa's Saint of Solstice armor. Look, I'm a Saint of Solstice.
Jesus, people.
No, that would be too far.
So
Anyway, the fucking vial.
yes, you recognize, like, oh yeah, the small one was looking for it.
The child.
The child.
There's only one thing worse than a murderer. A child.
There's only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom, a child. No.
I just didn't want to say that, but yep.
Listen,
okay.
everyone knows the fucking Vine.
I know.
Alright, so you want to go to where you last saw her?
I mean, I suppose we can keep bullying Lissa. I mean,
I
this is something we
honestly
can find in Malcolm's desk.
I mean, nothing of real relevance. You don't.
Okay, let's go bully Lissa. Woohoo!
I think that we should pull Malcolm to the side and talk about this
Okay.
instead of just continuing to
I was
bully the fuck out of her.
I was talking about Eve, but okay.
Well, it depends. Who's got the water?
Well, the three of you do.
Meat Hands
but-
McGee can't really carry things that dainty, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Meat hands.
Yeah, he'd probably crush it.
I mean, apt nickname.
The aptly named Meat Hands McGee.
Clover does, or Clover does what? Okay, so where are we going now?
I think we should pull Malcolm to the side and
Okay.
discuss with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
You have the water? If you fucking don't...
And water and water and water.
Don't do it! Don't! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I just spilled water everywhere.
Did you shake the water?
God fucking damn it, Phoenix!
Yes, overhydrate. Do it.
Ugh.
Welcome to the Eevee Breeder, where we love fucking with the DM.
I shouldn't have to. You should have water already. I do! I'm just refusing to drink it because I like to narrate more than I like to be healthy.
And that is where you fail.
Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, so Malcolm is still talking with a much more calm-looking Lissa as you three enter, and he sort of, like, tells her one moment and approaches. You don't need to roll to know that she looks at you and she's like, "Ah, these motherfuckers again."
Damn, Lissa hates us more than Malcolm does.
To be fair, you are accusing her of something and she's not very happy about it. Malcolm hasn't actually been aggressive towards you.
Yeah. Just kind of been like, you guys suck, but at the same time, you're kind of helping me.
Yeah,
so...
it's a complicated relationship with Malcolm where he doesn't outright hate you, but at the same time, I don't think he outright likes you.
Hello, James.
Hi, James.
We're bullying people.
So yeah, Malcolm approaches. He says,
He's a bully!
he's sort of like, he's like, I hope your investigation is going well. Did you find anything you might find useful?
Well, took a bit of a closer look at her armor. How long has she been Saint Solstice?
Oh, she's longer than I've been a cleric. She joined them shortly after she turned 18. We're both well into our 20s now. She's about to turn 30 next year.
Right, well, that's probably not true. I've worn one of those armors because, you know, big guy here. But, yeah, that's not the same. It's lighter, it's kind of cheaper.
I thought it looked off compared to her older armor.
When did she switch?
I couldn't say. The last time I saw her, it definitely looked more authentic, but we don't see each other very often. Might have been a few years ago.
And that probably has something to do with the honorific discharge that I found in Herlock's.
So I thought I heard something about that. I suppose they could be correlated.
Potentially.
Well, if you intend to accuse her, I won't stop you.
Yeah, that's not the only thing. Jericho found something else.
We found a diary. It did not belong to Rissa, but rather Kira herself.
I see. And you found it in our room?
On her bed.
Under her bed, but yes. He sort of takes a beat and he sighs. He says, "She is many things, my sister. But if she is no longer seeing the path that she was set out by Solstice, then I can only hope that something can set her back on that path. If you intend to accuse her of this murder, I'll be standing behind you."
Yeah. Kinda wish I didn't have to be her, but at the same time, yeah.
The pistol, it isn't mine, is it?
No, that was Kira's, disguised as yours.
I don't think so. It has the M on the side, doesn't it?
It does, but
Then it isn't Kira's, it's my sister's.
it was...
All this time you never wondered if Lissa was short for anything? There you go! How to obfuscate the truth 101. Give someone a nickname.
You said that the gun was yours when we had initially found it in the murder room.
Well, it looked just like mine. Mine has the pearl trim on it. But that's why I assumed it had to be. Hers has a golden trim. We received them on a trip to Lissabelle. Yeah. We received them on a trip to Emerald shortly after they were created.
Oh, well then. That's a bit more damning evidence.
I suppose. I should have been asking these questions. I suppose I just didn't want to believe my own sister was capable of this.
That's understandable.
From what I can tell, this may have been done in self-defense. And I'm gonna flip the diary to the page that talked about Lissa being the murder victim.
Yeah, that immediately makes him, alarmed. And he says, I'm glad to know of such things. I think you might have to ask her yourself.
Alright, well, let's do this. Don't go too hard on her. Just be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Yuriko, God.
Man, if I was the changeling in this scenario.
There's a yeah. He sort of steps to the side and lets you three approach. Right away, she doesn't seem very pleased to see you.
Understandably.
She sort of looks like, what do you want?
Trust me, this'll be the last time.
I hope
Hopefully.
so.
Possibly.
So, if you don't mind, how long have you been singing Solstice?
Since a little over, well, right around when they formed. I don't know why I said 18. They've only been around for 5 years. That's how long Solstice was around. Right around when they formed, about 5 years ago.
That's how long Solstice has been gone.
Yeah, that's how, because most people didn't even know that sisters existed until they showed up 5 years ago. They showed up, they did their god thing, they disappeared.
And just one other thing about that, I'm a little familiar with their armors. When do they change?
What do you mean? They've always been the same. It's this very potent, strong metal. It's meant to stave off any kind of attack, especially from big threats such as your friend over there.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, your armor isn't exactly a match to that.
Did you put on my armor?
I looked at it.
Yuriko hands Lissa the glove and the gauntlet from the armor. And she's going to call Jeremy over. And say,
Jeremy, get over here!
Is this woman bothering you?
and Yuriko is going to say, would you like to test its durability?
Oh, would I?
If I must.
And I'm trying to gauge Lissa's reaction during this.
Hey.
Testing the durability. She looks very...
Basically,
I'm not going to make
Hey.
you roll insight for that. She looks very bothered by the fact that you're doing this.
Jeremy picks up the glove, drops it onto the floor, and then starts stomping on it.
Yeah, roll me a strength check, but it's not going to be a very high one.
God, it would have been funny if you rolled in that one.
Would have been fucking
Like touching
hilarious.
an aluminum can.
Yeah, you're good. Pretty much 2 stomps in, it's basically flattened and crushed. And she says, "Are you just trying to piss me off and damage my things? Is that just what's happening
What is this
here?"
made out of? Tin?
Super strong metal. I would have to take notes.
Yuriko, I'm gonna be real, you're gonna get punched again. Jesus Christ, Yuriko.
I've seen.
Like, am I that strong, or is this that flimsy?
Would you believe both is good?
Actually, I would believe that, yeah.
Now, I've seen Saint Solstice armor in action. It doesn't just flatten out like that.
She looks very bothered when you say that, and she says, "Well, how exactly am I supposed to take anything you say at face value? You were trying to take Mr. Varus Arkwright's place. Perhaps you're just lying about everything. Perhaps you've never seen the armor of the Saints of Solstice."
I'm walking with the Saints of Solstice enemy number 1.
Precisely
Of course
more
I've
reason.
seen him.
Precisely more reason why I shouldn't believe you. Why would he walk right into the territory where you would be able to put it on? And the mask
He didn't walk in.
The mask pauses for a second. He's like, "You know, she's kind of got a point, even if she's wrong."
Well, here's the thing. He didn't walk in. He got captured. I
Josh!
walked in.
Josh says she got that paper mache drip.
He didn't walk in. I did. To break him out, surprisingly enough.
Roll me insight for that one.
God damn, I'm rolling just 10s right now. What the hell?
Yeah, she.
That's what your
as-
ability does.
as
You rolled an
soon-
8 and
No,
then
no,
it
no,
turned
she's-
into 10 because of reliable dice.
No, she's. Yeah. So
I know, but I'm saying I'm constantly rolling below 10.
Can you give her time to talk, please?
That's fine. Rolling complaints is a part of D&D. As you say that, she sort of stiffens up and she's like, "Oh, yes, of course. Forgive me, I'd heard about that. Yes, I didn't realize it was you who had broken him out of there."
Yeah, so you must have also heard about the explosion.
Are you, so, before I...
Yes, I'm bluffing.
Okay, roll me deception then. Yeah, I wouldn't have to make you roll a high one. She goes, "Oh, yeah, it was terrible. You didn't have to do such a horrible thing to the base, you know."
There was no explosion, it was just a fire.
Yeah, okay. So... once again, she looks very nervous when you say that. And she says, "Well, what... They're both rather destructive. Maybe I just confused the two. What exactly is your problem here? What is..."
Alright, well, if you certainly know all about it, then where did the fire originate?
It was so much. I don't know where it would have started. I just know we were told to evacuate, and I saw a giant fire that I had to leave from.
Hey, ask her about the message I left.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
Yeah, yeah, he would know about that. Alright, well then, how about the message that our friend here left?
Yeah, you've got her. She doesn't have an answer for that question. Because she looks at Jeremy and is mostly just like, "This dude can't speak. What are you fucking talking about?"
Then let me ask a question that you can answer. Who are you and what have you done with Lissa?
I am Lissa. What are you talking about? What are you accusing me of?
Can I insight that?
Yeah, you can insight that.
15 different trains of thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't get shit from that.
Oh my god.
I think that might have been one of the worst places you could have possibly rolled a nat 1.
But I guess that throws my changeling theory out the window.
Jeremy?
I probably could have told you she wasn't a changeling.
I mean, do you want to incite that?
No, because I don't believe that.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Jeremy, what are you doing? Are you inciting that whether or not she's lying about being a changeling?
Yeah.
Okay, she's not lying about that, no. She in fact, like, she has no reason to believe that, she doesn't know why you would accuse her of that. She's confused. In part because you have one.
She's not a changeling.
Yeah, again, I think I could have told you that one.
Right. Well, to get back on to what was going on, you're not a Saint Solstice, at least currently. When did that stop? When were you honorifically discharged?
You can roll me insight for that one again.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. She seems really angry when you say that she was discharged. Like last time you brought up the word, she was mostly just uncomfortable. This time she looks almost viscerally angry. And she says, I wasn't. I got into an injury. They thought about doing it and nothing happened. I haven't been back home in a while. I just didn't want to seem like Fine.
Breakdown moment.
Fine, it was just a year ago. I had a bit of an accident, and they thought it would be good for me to be on leave.
Then why pretend to be a Saint of Solstice currently?
Great question! Wish we could ask that. Shame I'm not going to.
You are just a barrel of fun, aren't you?
Hey, you're the one who kept saying that name in the caboose for 20 years. This is what you get for that.
I cast message on Jeremy.
Aw, fuck. I'm not saying aw, fuck. The mask can probably feel it at this point, and he's like, aw, fuck.
Hey.
And then I asked the question for him.
Why do I, just, the prestige and the honor is enough, and I just want to honor Solstice. Even if I am carrying the name in a falsehood, don't you think that the honor of being a saint just to carry on Solstice's legacy is a good thing? Josh is saying you should punch her in the throat, because he says everyone tells the truth after getting punched in the throat.
I mean, not gonna test that theory.
She stumbles like that couple from Facade. Josh, that's such an old, deep cut, and I'm kind of proud of you for that one.
I wouldn't have ever thought to reference Facade. Oh
I
my God.
love Facade.
So, anyone else smell bullshit?
I mean, there's been a lot of bullshit. Why do we keep asking her questions? She clearly did it. Let's throw her out the train.
No.
No? Why are you saying no? You don't agree with me?
I keep forgetting that people can't hear him. Anyway.
Don't worry, so do I as the DM, but now that I'm remembering, I want to make it funny for the...
Oh, I'm just gonna make that a constant thing now. Just forgetting.
Like, make you look like a nut job in front of everyone.
So,
It's like talking to
Anyway.
Groot, but no one can hear Groot.
True.
Yeah, so then Rocket just looks like a fucking nutcase, which he pretty much is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was the whole thing, but part that we're
Team
really,
schizophrenia.
but the part that we're really trying to look into is Kira. And
Well, what about
not
Kira?
too long ago, you said you have really no relation with her, but Yuriko?
It seems like she. It seems like she at there's. It seems like she at the very least had quite a good idea of who you are. So much so that she knew that you would be the target of an attempted murder, whether or not that actually went through.
What? What are you talking about? Who would try to kill me?
We found this under your bed.
And we put the diary down.
She snatches it the second you put it in her view.
I play keep away.
Oh my fucking god. Roll me a
And
dexterity save.
Actually, and Jeremy grabs her hand.
Lissa?
Yeah.
Okay, you roll me an... yeah, both of you roll me dexterity.
Dexterity save, you said?
Or check, it's the same thing.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, yeah, Yuriko, you would have lost... I think you lose grip on the book just briefly, because she does, play monkey in the middle with the diary. She does almost snatch it, but just before she can actually grip it, Jeremy grabs her hand and pulls her away. I think you, like, stumble with the book as you try to play keep away, but you do keep it in your hand. With an 11, I'll say, you probably don't drop it, but you also... Like,
Shit, I didn't crush her wrist, did I?
well, she's not screaming in pain, so probably not.
I probably, like, fall over in the chair as I'm pulling it away.
Yeah, probably.
You
What a
good,
hell of a
Yuriko?
reaction that was.
Throw her off the train, throw her off the train, throw her off the train.
As Jeremy's still got her grabbed, I'm going to read out the section about Lissa being a murder victim.
Okay, roll me a strength check again, Jeremy.
Okay.
God damn, my rolls are so
And as-
bad. Yeah, you're good. You can feel her there's only a 4 difference, so you can feel her aggressively getting out of your grip. She says she got removed like a year ago, put on leave, but she's still very strong. Like you
Really?
can
Getting in a strength contest with me?
I mean, you're winning, but like it's still a thing of if you like loosened, she would get out. Like it's not necessarily it's a more a thing of, oh shit, you're actually kind of tough.
Well, to be fair, he is trying to hold back. Because
Yeah.
if he didn't, she'd be a paraplegic.
With her wrist? I don't think that's how paraplegic people work.
He just rips out her entire nervous system.
That would do
I
more than
mean-
make her paraplegic.
I mean, I was talking best case scenario.
Yeah. So which passage were you reading?
The one about
Target.
Lissa being a murder victim.
I don't think there was one about her being a murder victim. It was more so that,
Being a potential target.
yeah.
Amputee, that's what I was thinking.
There you go.
Amputee.
Yeah, she says, why would anyone try to do such a thing to me? What exactly what is the point you're making here?
That is what Actually, no, that's not. It seems like there was somewhat of a disagreement in the plan.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
It seems like Kira wanted this assassination attempt to be more for show rather than to actually go through with it.
Well, can you believe the words of someone who's dead now? She can't even confirm these words. Maybe they're all just fiction.
Man, if only I had Speak with Dead.
I wondered the
Speaker
whole
said,
time.
Hey, who killed you?
I was wondering, I was like, does he have that or does he not? And I figured you probably didn't.
Yeah, I don't know if it might be on the wizard spell list.
Regardless, it's not on mine.
Yeah, she's, yeah, she's like, unless you can prove those words are true, I don't see why I have any reason to be bothered by them.
I'm gonna do a really dumb bluff.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pull out the token and say that just one of the tokens that I have. It's not of Kira.
Oh, you're gonna say, okay, well, I mean,
Yeah, it's a bluff.
I don't know if she would know what that means when you pull out one of those tokens.
So I'm just gonna say, well, should we ask her ourselves?
Yeah,
Yuriko knows what this is.
roll me deception, and also Yuriko roll me deception. If you're gonna involve Yuriko, she's gonna have to be able to buy and, like, play along.
Alright.
Please.
Oh, that's weird. I thought I had proficiency in this.
Oh,
Wow!
you rolled better than me.
I have persuasion and intimidation.
Okay, so are you gonna outright say what it is? Because she has no reason to believe what it is. What is that?
Oh, if you hear it from me, it's not much, but Yuriko knows it. I've
This
used it in
is
front of her.
a soul token. Asmodai can ask it a question, asks the token a question of what the soul knew in life.
She goes pale as you say that. And this time I'm not gonna let you make this check, Jeremy. She pulls away from you. But she does successfully pull away, but she doesn't go for you two. She backs off and she says, "What is your problem? I was nothing but cooperative this entire time, and now what are you threatened to speak to a dead person, ask them what I've done, when you have no proof I've done anything."
Then it shouldn't have. Then it shouldn't be a problem now, should it?
You see, Jeremy, you see her, the hand that you were gripping is sort of flexed in a weird way. And you hear the mask say, "Oh, I'd hate the deck if I were you, big guy."
What?
Hang on. I wasn't actually ready because I thought we were going to do this next week.
Oh,
Hang on. I can do this. Sorry, I'm buying time. Just let me do my thing. I wasn't ready, but we're gonna do this. It's fine. Everything's fine.
oh. Yes, Devin.
Oh, what is Devin doing?
Just send me a message saying test.
What?
That's a- Hey, you know who else is dead? Einstein. So clearly dead people are very smart.
All I can hear is clickety clack clack click clack clack. I have a very stupid question. How did you do? Ah, that's how.
Okay.
Oh no.
It seems like you have a lot to hide. Judging by how many things you have already attempted to hide in the last 2 conversations we had.
Sorry, I'm trying to find her fucking icon.
I'd like to note for the record that we are not a professional stream.
You know, you don't have to mention that. It's fine.
You're right, it's pretty evident.
It's also that my fucking... I don't know where everything is saved to. This isn't my system.
Yeah, that can be a
Yeah, that tracks.
really annoying issue to have.
Whatever, I'll just do this. I did! Oh my god. There, God. And then I have to check, did you attach it to this thing? Where did you attach it? How did you attach the fucking thing?
Attach the what thing?
The roll thing to Jeremy.
I had to make a rollable table.
I did. How do I attach the rollable table to Lissa?
It's under token, appearance, wait. Sorry, under token, and then you see at the top there's like identity, appearance, roll. It would be on roll, and you would do token, image, rollable table.
Token, appearance, image, thank you. Wrong one. There we go. But
Oh.
also have to update her anyways. Roll your Hang on. I have to fix everything. This is what I get for trying to be, like, cool.
This is what we
Yeah,
get
never
for
try to be
expediting.
cool. It only ends badly.
There we go. Yeah, so, I'm not gonna make you actually do that, Thomas, what is your fucking name? Phoenix! Jeremy! You! Tall, big, fleshy guy!
Yeah.
Jesus,
No, I'm not Jesus.
but it literally, like, like, her hand flexes, and as that happens, right, I'd say inches from your masked ass face comes this giant greatsword that lands in her hand. Almost, very similarly to Mjolnir. It does not look like a solstice sword. It looks much bigger And it doesn't look like the same material, but it also doesn't necessarily look weaker. Meep. Yeah. And she says, perhaps you're trying to obfuscate. I don't know what you're accusing me of, but perhaps what you're trying to do is pin the blame on someone else. You were lying about your appearance, Asmodai. You were lying about this big one being a mechanized creature, and you are lying about her being your assistant. Maybe you're the ones who killed her.
Well, it takes a liar to know a liar.
Yeah, you've pissed her off a lot. Malcolm starts to approach and says, People, what is going on? Pete, please. Lissa, and she says, shut up, Malcolm. I'm not taking this sort of bullying from these three no-ones. I'm not going to let this creature, this sin against nature, exist any longer. It's bad enough I let it survive on this train for as long as I did.
Well, that is just rude.
Roll me initiative.
There is a human attached to that.
You need to create an encounter.
I know.
Yes. Damn it.
I want to add her to the encounter. How do I do that? There we go. That's how.
Man, my rolls are bad today.
It's okay. It can't be any fucking worse than hers. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Boss fight time!
Let's begin combat. Let's go. Is the
All right.
music loud? I'm sorry. I can turn it down a little. Yeah, these two are... Yeah, I'm gonna say Casey's not present, yeah, Casey's not visible. So let's fucking go.
Alright.
God damn it, it's another one-on-one. I can't use whales. Fuck.
I do have to somewhat counter you.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can uncounter him by casting haste on Asmodai.
That doesn't really let him do that, but yes.
Cocaine.
It doesn't let him use whales, but
I could do damage with a dagger.
hold on. It should be able to alt-click apply active effects. It's not letting me apply it to him, but okay. I assume Asmodai is hasted.
Yeah.
Essentially, he can attack twice. That's right. He can take one additional action on his turns. It can be attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Josh says you could have skipped all that back and forth and gotten the advantage if you had just punched her in the throat sooner.
And as I do this, I'm going to step back a little bit.
All right.
And, bonus action. I'm going to shift.
Oh, you're a fox now.
I was always a fox, but now my tails multiply by 9.
As in you went from 1 to... As in you went from 1 to 9, or as in you went from 9 to 81?
I went from 1 to 9.
Cool.
I would love to have 89 tails, but then
81.
I would be more tail than human.
9 squared is 81.
Did I say 89? Oops.
Yeah, no problem. Is that your turn?
I mean, 89 is more than 81, so even
Josh
better.
says 81 tailed fox would go hard. That's true. Biblically accurate Jordans.
But yeah, that's my turn. Oh wait, no, sorry, I moved back one more. Then it's my turn.
All right, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
And
Hey,
again,
Josh,
the
you
mask
trying
is
to
like,
say
all right,
put
she's
slut?
attacking us. Now let's fucking throw her off the train.
You are not throwing her off the damn train.
She's attacking us now. It's fair. Let's do it.
But if she gets thrown off the train, she doesn't get jail time.
Who cares? Justice is justice. Life for a life, eye for an eye. All of that. Look who you're talking to. Hi, Woogie.
No, not yet.
That's an ominous use of that word, and I'm here for it.
It is a very ominous use of the cowboy emoji.
Gonna approach her. Unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh yeah, none of you have your weapons yet.
I have
Except
dagger.
Yuriko. Yeah, you have your dagger and Yuriko picked up her spell stuff. Yeah, that hits her. That does, like, what is it? Unarmed is does 1 plus your strength, so 5 damage. Yeah.
Like, I just imagine him backhanding her.
I was told to make the attacks harder. I listened. This is not going to be easy.
Her health bar just didn't move. Oh no.
That's scary.
I can lower her max HP if I have to, but I was told to make it harder, and I'm bad at balancing.
Who
You have multi-
told you to make it harder?
the one that's at half health right now.
Oh my god, Devin.
Thank you, Devin.
So you have multi-attack.
Alright. Gonna go for another unarmed strike, I guess.
Yeah, that hits her again. To be fair, you are also only doing 5,000 5 damage to someone who has a
If we were doing
lot.
5,000 damage, we'd be killing the world. God damn.
That's true. Alright, I lowered her health a little bit because I did make it a bit extreme, but, yeah.
Yeah, usually my health bars are in the hundreds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll fix that.
Mine's 990 health.
It's fine.
Over.
I fixed it. You're good. What's your thing? I fixed it.
I looked over and I saw max health 2,000.
I fixed it. Everything's fine. I fixed it,
This bitch
Jeremy.
wants
What do
to
you
kill
want to
us.
do?
I want to find a new DM. That's what I want. Anyway, I think that's pretty much my turn.
Cool. End your turn and give it to Asmo over there.
Oh fuck.
Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting up, pulling
That-
out my dagger.
That might have to be clipped.
Yep, dagger.
Dagger.
13, fuck.
That does not hit her AC.
Yep.
Remember, you get an extra
yeah.
attack.
Doing again. Yep, that hits.
Yeah.
24.
Oh yeah.
Heh. 7.
Add your sneak.
Plus sneak, yeah. Sneak.
Much better.
Plus 7. Still got 700 more health to go.
I will lower it again if I have to. Don't worry.
I
I'm
know,
not
just
gonna let you
joking around.
die. I happen to only do
Again.
that by accident.
I'm just joking around, so
I know.
it's all good.
Don't worry.
That's turn.
All right, it is Lissa's turn. Where's her shit? There she is. Oh yeah, I want to turn on the combat UI.
Sorry, I'm just imagining like Jeremy backhanding with Lissa as like his first strike.
Yeah. And in return, yes, she definitely hit you.
Ow.
Yeah, ow.
Crippled.
No. Jeremy,
Yeah,
she
that's
yes,
ow.
Jeremy, she just did 25 damage out of your 76. Her greatsword cuts deep into you for the first time in a long time. It hits and it hurts. It cuts deep into your side.
Fuck!
Let's have a party with this one, how about? Don't you think it's about time you let me into this? But she also has multi-attack, so she's gonna turn around and hit you as a time.
I'm in danger.
To untarget you. Yeah, she hit you. Wrong person. She did not do damage to herself. She did damage to you.
She has one of the Fire Emblem demon weapons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, she whacks you real hard. And, both of you. She basically, I'm gonna take that she sweeps through both of you. And with that, you both get an opportunity because she's gonna try and back away from you.
Yes. It's been a while. Opportunity is just roll attack.
Yeah, it means you get the chance to attack her.
Right.
This would be a great time for a judge to start shouting order. 13 does not hit
No
her.
hit.
Jeremy, do you want to try and punch her again?
Is she moving?
Yeah, she's trying to leave. You have an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah.
If she breathes,
That also does not hit her. She basically dexterously gets out of your way. And she says, "Remember, I'm a saint of solstice. Aim for the throat." She doesn't have any bonus actions, so that's the end of her turn. Yuriko, what's up?
Did she say aim for the throat?
No, James said aim for the throat.
You got one word wrong in there. You said am. It should be word.
okay. That's concentration. That's concentration. Let's go with magic missile.
Okay.
So, 3 magic missiles fly at her, each dealing 5 damage.
Okay. How many? Ah, shit!
3 of them, so it's a total of 15.
Sorry, I just
What's up?
accidentally closed my Brave browser.
Oh no.
Hang on, give it a second. Everything has to load back in.
This episode of Technical Difficulties, Operator Error.
How many did you do? 5, you said?
5 times 3, 15.
Okay.
There's 3 different missiles hit her.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower her health a little bit more because I realized. Whoa, that's more. There, that's better. There, you should be able to kill her this time. Okay. What else do you want to do?
Let's see. The only stuff I could do is things on a bonus action. If I go over here, can I take this chair and hand it to Jeremy?
I don't... Can you... It's more a question of can you lift the chair to give it to him as an improvised weapon?
I'm not trying to lift it. I'm just trying to pull it out from under the table.
I mean, you can do
and
that.
just like suggest, hey Jeremy, you'll deal a little bit more damage with the weapon.
I feel like moving the thing would count as an action, technically. I'm not saying you can't do it, I'm just not sure if you can do it on this turn or not.
That's valid. In which case, I'm gonna find the sharpest table implement here, and see if I can grab it and sort of suggest Jeremy take it out of my hand.
Okay, you grab like basically a butter knife. I was like anything sharper would have been put away. Sure.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, all right. Then Jeremy, what you gonna do?
Okay. This girl is aiming to kill us. You know what? Tapping out.
I'd really like you to fucking... Oh my god! Sorry, to change it to the rage, I have to roll a die. And I just rolled 1, 1, 1, and 1 in a row trying to change the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's easier in Roll20 because you can select which one you get, but I guess it doesn't work in Foundry. I think I mentioned it when we did.
God, that face is so viscerally ugly. Okay.
Viscerably ugly.
Viscerably ugly. I think... Okay, so you rage, that's not an action, or is it?
I
Who's
think
taking
it's
control?
It's a bonus action. It says it right there.
Sick. So he ignores your fucking butter knife, because as thoughtful as it is, it's not super helpful.
Why use butter knife when you can use claws?
Well, he can either use claws or teeth, as I've learned. But...
Yeah, he picks when he transforms.
Okay. Sorry, I was just doing a grapple check, but that didn't work, because he tried, and somehow she got stronger. I did state that she is a toughie.
Yep.
So he attempts to grapple. Once again, y'all can't hear the mask at this point, only Jeremy can. Y'all can hear Jeremy, and you hear him like, Finally! Finally, let's throw someone off this train like I've been asking for the last 2 days, but she manages to wrestle out of
No,
his
we
grip.
are not throwing her off the train.
Oh, like you can stop me at this point.
Is that what he's been saying this entire time? Fuck!
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw Jeremy was encouraging him.
Alright, Jeremy, you're gonna bite. Because I've decided you have Vex. I like it when you can bite things. That hits her. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, she's not wearing her armor, crappy or not, so she does get bit. And with that, those two, because grappling and that, and her bonus action spent, he can't do anything, and it goes to Asmodai.
Yeah. Well, stabby. That's all I can do.
That's true.
Fitting.
That ties her armor class. I don't remember. I think that goes to
So
the...
I hit.
Yep,
Yeah, that
it
hits.
hits.
5 plus sneak. 513. And stab,
What is happening?
stabby
There we
again.
go. Okay.
That was haste. 18. That definitely hits.
Yep.
7 plus.
Doing a lot of stabbing.
These daggers are getting more use out of them than they ever have.
Oh, yeah. You're chipping. Like, you're chipping. Oh, you're chipping.
And
And now, she does... This thing just fucking bit her, so she's gonna use both her multi-attacks on you. Your AC goes up when you rage, doesn't it?
No. Essentially, it halves the damage that he takes.
Well,
when
I
you-
knew that, but I thought it also did that.
No, AC, he has an unarmored defense, which is equal to his,
Man, I made that
con
thing
index, I believe.
I made that thing do way more damage than it has to. Oh.
No, that's appropriate for our level.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't see how much damage it actually dealt. I was looking at Asmodai's sneak damage.
Yeah, no, my stuff.
Yeah, hold on.
I'll only make you take one set of the damage, so... Yeah, the mask can take this shit as it basically... It cuts still into you, but it's way less deep, and you hear him go... Finally! Someone who can actually put up a fucking fight. I'm not gonna make you roll perception for this. You also notice, again, she's aiming for all the biggest parts of Jeremy, which isn't hard because he's a big man. But
Yeah,
she's
hard.
aiming... The reason why is because she's aiming for the biggest parts, and you can assume it's because she can't see very well.
Interesting.
But those are her 2 attacks. And turn. Yuriko.
If I wasn't already concentrating on another spell... Oh wait, I don't have silence anyway, never mind. Okay, we've been chunking away at her, and she looks completely unfazed. Yuriko gets a little bit excited, as this is the first
no.
time she's had a target for this spell.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. Oh, no.
no.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Listen.
No! Nope!
Malcolm, you no longer have a sister.
Holy shit! Yeah,
And
that...
she's not even bloodied. Let's go.
I'll lower her HP more if you want.
No, don't.
Okay.
We're having fun here.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely fucks her up, though. She's not expecting you to basically just fire your fucking laser at her.
I always wondered why people never use their strongest attack first.
Thanks, Sans.
As guy's just gonna like slowly look over. What the fuck was that?
Yeah! And Masky, you can't hear it, says, why she never done that before?
Holy shit!
Right?
You should do that more. She should do that more often. She'd actually be useful.
No, she should not!
She absolutely should! Aw, James in the chat says, how come you don't have a laser, Woody?
Just a little bit of particle deconstruction.
That's terrifying.
Mortifying.
I'm not that embarrassed by it. Check out this shit. Hang on, I have to take my pills before I can actually pay off on that threat. But also, for the future record, mortifying just means embarrassing. I'm a nerd!
Check out this. Check out this shit.
Nerd!
For 5 seconds.
Where is it? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the same thing. Normal versus... This time he grabs her very well, so let me add this thing. Where is it? Is it not here? Huh. Is grappled not an effect I can put on her?
Go on.
Whatever, I'll just put this on, because he's basically bear hugging her.
It should be the purple hand.
What purple?
This one.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically picks her up, and he has only... Oh wait, he has a speed of 40.
It's halved because he's grappling someone.
Ah. Well, he still moves 20 feet in this direction. You know where he's going. He's gonna end his turn there. You know where he's going with this.
Man, I should have hasted him.
Sorry, do you want him to throw her out the window?
Out of character, I think it sounds fun.
Well, time to stab Jeremy.
What?
Throwing someone out the window is not fucking justice.
It is according to Visara, the Lord of Justice, but that's neither here nor there.
17.
17 to hit Jeremy? Yeah, that hits him. Jeremy in the back is probably like, yeah, please fucking kill me. Josh says I've been Team Windows since she started complaining.
I can sneak attack him because it's an enemy of the target.
Yeah, do it.
Both of
I'm
these are
actually supposed
reduced
to
by
cut that
half.
number in half, so...
Yep.
It'd be 12, right? Yeah.
Well,
And
stabby stabby.
Jeremy, you do realize what's happening, right? The mask is trying to throw this person out the window. That's what Asmodee's trying to prevent.
21.
That also hits him.
Prevent it in a less damaging way.
That's 3 damage.
But
And sneak attack, that's 9 nuts.
you're not fucking throwing her out the goddamn window.
You don't apply sneak to. You don't apply sneak to both the attacks. You just apply it to the one.
What? That's how we've been playing in the whole game, is applying it to both.
Yeah.
No, so sneak attack is once per turn.
Yeah, but we've literally been doing it twice, like once per attack the entire game. Like every chapter.
No?
Yes!
But yeah, read the description again.
No, Devin, I believe you, but this is the wrong time to bring up that we've been doing it wrong.
Anytime I had haste.
noticed. This is the first time I've noticed you've been doing it wrong.
Oh my god.
I've been zoning out and thinking about what spell I'm using next, so that I don't waste too much time on my turn.
Damn it.
I'm not mad at anyone this is fucking hilarious that we're on like the third to last chapter, and this is when we find out. This is great. Okay.
Well,
so I'll add the 9 back, and we'll just play as we're supposed to once per turn for the rest of the campaign.
yep.
Awesome. That if that doesn't get clipped, I'm gonna riot because that's hilarious. I might have to highlight that. Lissa's gonna have to do a strength.
I think that was short enough for a clip.
Oh, she's probably not gonna be able to get out of his grapple. She can't do anything while she's grappled, can she?
All
Oh,
grapple
yeah.
does is reduce her speed to 0 and makes it so that if she wants to escape, she needs to take an action to do so.
Yeah, she did take the action, and she has no bonus action, so she can't do anything. Here we go.
All right. So I am going to cast Ray of Frost, but I'm not going to target her.
Who are you targeting?
I'm going to attempt to disarm her weapon.
Okay. So wait, what are you trying to? How does this? I'm
Okay,
confused. I can't
so
picture
just-
this.
Okay, so disarm. Let me find the rules for it. Un momento.
I'm just realizing this is the second time I've attacked Jeremy.
Yes. When was the first one? I don't remember.
The game show tower thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, when he was gonna kill Nisako.
Yes.
A creature can use. Oh, sorry. I can't do it with a spell. A creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or other item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested with the target's athletics check or acrobatics check. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or other ill effect, but the defender drops the item. The
So you-
attacker has disadvantage on its attack roll if the target holds the item with 2 or more hands. So I'd have to use a physical object, and I'd be rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah.
The target has advantage on its ability check if it is larger than the attacking creature, or disadvantage if it is smaller.
So it was a good idea, but yeah, you can't do it with Ray of Frost.
Yeah. So instead, I'm going to grab a soup spoon. I'm gonna
Okay.
1, 2,
You mean a soup fork?
3.
No.
Yes. I grab a soup fork. And I move over here. And I'm going to throw. Would you say that a soup fork is a finesse weapon?
I guess?
Alright, then I make a dexterity check.
I would say it's either finesse or simple.
It's an improvised weapon as opposed to a simple one.
Yeah, then it'd be finesse.
Okay, so I roll this with disadvantage. I assume a 13 doesn't hit.
For, what do I, against her strength modifier?
Oh, sorry, my bad. She has to. I assume she's not a large creature.
No, she's a regular medium baby.
Yeah, so she just rolls. She can either roll athletics or acrobatics. You can test it.
Okay. Yeah, you throw it and that basically doesn't do very much. Yeah, she's
But it's
still
just a
holding
shot.
tight. She tried. Points for trying, Yuriko.
Alright, that's.
You can't
my
move
turn.
any further.
I can actually because of my shifting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Here's my speed to 40 feet. I don't know why it didn't add the effect to me. But,
Espadai, you have an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah. On Jeremy. Absolutely. 16.
That hits him.
5.
Yeah, that's minus down.
Considering that my turn was already taken, I'm gonna assume that this is a no to sneak
Yeah, I
attack.
don't think you can do sneak attack till it's actually, like, your turn. Yuriko, end your
Also,
turn!
please specify that you're
Oh, my
trying
bad.
to be non-lethal.
You can't specify that. The mask is in charge.
I mean,
Oh, you mean for asthma?
Asthma.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's kind of what I was gonna go for anyway, but I was gonna say it like once you're actually really low.
That hits her. So on top of grappling her, he's gonna bonk her. But oh wait, he can do that twice because he's holding her. Yeah. Bonked. She's been bonked. It is Asmodee's turn.
Also, just realizing I can technically use Whales from the Grave.
Are you okay? Yeah, sure. Do
I
it.
could.
I know you can. Also,
has to
isn't
be a
it a
sneak
blessing
attack,
in
though.
disguise that I made the train car so fucking big because now he has to
Yes.
take his sweet ass time to get to the fucking window.
Yes. Hold on, give me a second. Because now I'm fucking paranoid that I'm doing everything wrong.
Sorry, James just said this might make an interesting idea for a video game. Defeat the enemy before they get carried to the window and thrown out.
Defeat the window. Defeat the window before
Defeat
they
the
get
window.
defenestrated.
I could, but I'm not going to. Damn.
11 does not hit.
Well, I still got my second.
That one does. That game would be called To the Window from the Wall. Yeah, that does damage to Jeremy.
Sneak.
You keep... It doesn't have the sneak attack damage, but it doesn't matter, because that's enough to... You're doing it non-lethally, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm debating if I should use Whales from the Grave just to be
I
a
would.
dick, but yeah, that means she's still gonna be attacking. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck
Could
it.
you not have resolved this with your words?
Whoops, I didn't mean to remove her. No, Lissa, you...
Rerolls initiative.
I have to make sure she's at the bottom, because that's what... I didn't mean to remove her from the initiative.
Whales is on listen, by the way.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, once again, this is the first time you've done it for a while.
Yeah.
So once again, you see that ponchoed thing that, like, starts as Reaper and turns into the hereto unnamed character that only Yuriko would know the name of, but she doesn't remember, because, you know.
Oh, did I mess this up? Oh,
It goes into her akin to that scene with Voldemort in the first Harry Potter movie. And I know I keep saying I hate Harry Potter and then I keep referencing it. That's just because that's how I visualize things. And she sort of, like, takes a deep gasp as it goes through her. And she glares at you. And she says, I hope you don't think I'm going to thank you for getting rid of your friend here.
Well, I think you should, because he definitely would have killed you.
I could have
I
gotten
want
out.
that. I doubt it.
Is that the end of your turn, or are you gonna do something else? Cool. She's gonna do this. Boop. That's not what I meant. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, you're good. You see her fire a sort of beam of golden light at you, but you dexterously somersault out of the way as she does this, and I don't think she can do multi-attack if she does spells. Or can she? No, I don't think she can. I don't think that's how that works. So, because she doesn't want to get an attack of opportunity,
So multi-attack usually specifies what attacks they can do.
Let me check.
That's if you're using a monster that's like pre-made.
Oh, well, that's less than helpful.
If it's your own, you can assume that for people of our level, it'll be dealing roughly. Well, sorry, I don't want to give you a like precise damage range, but essentially, like the big damage ones are usually once per turn, and then if you have them as smaller damage ones, they can usually do them more times per turn.
Gotcha. To answer your question, Josh, I have no clue. But she doesn't want to get an attack of opportunity, and I don't think she can do Sacred Flame twice, so that's the end of her turn. Yuriko, go.
Yeah, that's true. I hope Casey doesn't walk in right now.
To be fair,
Okay.
she does have a big ass sword, and one man is unconscious.
I'm thinking keeping haste up is probably the play for now. So in order to maintain that, I think the best course of action is Ray of Frost.
Okay. That does
I need
not
to-
hit her AC.
I need to grab more instantaneous spells, but until then, I just grab another soup fork.
Okay, are you gonna try and disarm her again, or?
Nope, I've already used my action.
Okay, end your turn then. Jeremy, I'm not gonna make you roll death saves because your friend here wouldn't try to murder you.
Yeah.
But we are gonna take a brief on your turn, pause from the combat because I do have something else. I wouldn't this is, how do I describe this? You are, whenever he is enraged, typically you feel like you're, like in the back seat of a car. How do I, like, that's how I describe it. Like, he's shoved you from the driver's seat.
Watching a movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a horror movie.
Yeah. But this time it feels different as you're almost watching from a top-down perspective. And you feel something else watching from this vantage point. And from the
this is new.
doorway, you see someone has emerged from their darkness. But that's not who you're focused on, who's watching this. You're focused on the thing that's floating kind of above her. Because it looks distinctly familiar. I don't think... roll me a history check.
Okay.
Yeah, with an 18, you know it. You... You recognize this person that's floating above her as 5 years ago-ish, not 5 years ago, but a couple years ago when you and Lavinia initially found Crawford and the mask and all of that. You recall seeing notes from Crawford and Lavinia about how Visara's leader was Stygian. And you recognize that floating above Eve, looking very judgmentally, mostly at you, or at least your unconscious body, is a very obvious shadow depicting Stygian exactly, floating out of basically Eve's head.
The hell?
You're stuttering, Jeremy.
You can't hear him. He's unconscious. You can't actually...
Yeah.
Jeremy is having an out-of-body experience, basically.
Okay.
And you...
Like usual.
Yeah. And you hear Jeremy, you hear the voice say, I put too much faith in that one. Whatever. When they all inevitably kill each other, we'll find that peace and keep going. The blonde boy is our prerogative, not my 13. Let's get out of here, conduit. And she goes through the door back there. And you also notice as she's talking, Eve does her twitching thing again. But that is the scene I had for you. Next is Asmodai, as I turn my battle music back on.
Stabby. 14.
Alright, yeah, that doesn't hit her.
Okay. Second. 26.
That one does shit, dude.
5.
Plus sneak attack damage.
Yes. 21.
Yeah, you're good.
And I'm just gonna say, just stop fighting us. Stop this. Dumb.
You started this when you started accusing me.
You attacked us.
I'm getting a bunch of DMs. Ah!
That's not a DM. We got a new server member.
We have a new friend. I hope they're not a bot.
Arisu.
Roll me an attack of opportunity.
Okay, come on.
Uh-oh.
9.
Does not hit her.
Yep.
Yes, discard previous. Roll me a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
That does not match. But that's fine, because this spell is weak ass shit and you only take 2 damage. Arisu made a Discord in 2025, so it might be a bot. Yeah, sounds about right.
I was just about to say that in the mod-only chat.
I dropped concentration on haste because I failed the con save. Arisu already sent me a friend request. That is hella sus.
Okay, I'm banning them.
Yep. Boop. Sorry, Arisu. Yeah, so you don't have haste anymore as she blasts the same magic at your face. She is no longer focused on your stealthy friend as she's noticed you're kind of grasping. I don't know if you're actually grasping at straws, but that's what she's taking from you trying to throw fucking forks at her. So, yeah, she's going to attack you. But, again, it's your turn, because she can only do 1 Sacred Flame a turn. Ah!
Okay.
Use the forks!
So what I want to do is I want to... There's a candle here. I want to, like, bat it over here and then cast pyrotechnics on it. Can I do that as a... Can I do, like, batting it as a, like, bonus action?
Sorry,
or,
so by batting
interaction?
you mean you want to throw it in the air and hit it with your staff?
No, I mean I want to, like,
Smack
smack it with my hand, sort of like I'm just knocking something over, like a cat knocking items off a table.
You can... So you want it to roll here, which would be about, what, 10 feet? 5? Yeah.
I want it to roll, essentially, like, here. So 15 feet.
For 15 feet, roll me a strength check. 'Cause that's twice my dad's height, and that's at least a little bit difficult to do, especially with precision.
Okay.
I'll give you this. It rolls about here, so it gets about halfway through.
So here?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. This just means I get hit too. So I
She
cast...
says at 15 HP.
This doesn't deal damage.
Oh, okay.
This isn't supposed to be the 5x5 one. This is supposed to be... Okay, so this is supposed to be the area where it's supposed to target... Oop. Nope. It needs to go here. So this is the area that the flames are supposed to be in. This is the area that this spell affects.
Okay.
So essentially, we both got to make a con save.
Yeah, she failed it. You super succeeded.
And essentially, how this works is, the flame explodes into fireworks. A
Okay.
dazzling display of colors. She is blinded until the end of my next turn.
Oh, good. Okay.
And I'm getting the heck out of here.
So she can't make a reaction because she's blind, right?
She can, it's just at disadvantage.
Okay, then she's gonna. Yeah. Your AC is what?
Yeah. My AC is 12. I was gonna shield that, but nope.
I rolled a disadvantage. You can't shield a 14?
Oh wait, never mind. Yes, I can shield the 14. I
Yeah,
was
then you're
looking at
good.
my I was looking at my 20. I'm blind.
Yeah, the moment those fireworks go off, you hear a door slam open. And these two have entered the fray. They're not gonna fight, but, yeah, both of them look very distressed, and Casey whips out her mini sword. That's the end of is that the end of your turn?
Yes. I don't have a bonus action dash. Because I'm not a rogue.
Okay. I just removed Jeremy because I don't have another scene for Jeremy. Unless he wants to, unless he wants his metaphysical body to follow Eve, but I don't know if he knows he can. No? Okay.
So he's just unconscious, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Good. Fuck now, they're in here.
In fact, roll me perception. Or, no, you don't have to. Your pass is high enough. You can see his body sort of self-repairing from all the damage that was done. And Jeremy, normally this hurts, but from your top-down perspective, you can't feel it. It just looks fucking weird.
From your downtown perspective... Oh, I didn't even move that. From your downtown perspective...
Yeah. Jeremy, it's your turn.
Jeremy.
No, Asmodite, listen.
Yeah, fuck it, going up, steady.
You have advantage on the attack roll because she's blinded.
Oh, cool.
That hits her.
And you get sneak damage because
I'll
you
do
have
sneak
advantage.
on the second one.
It's better to do it sooner rather than later.
You think?
Well, because you hit this one. If you don't hit the second one, you don't get your sneak attack damage.
Well, it's also advantage, right?
Yeah, but
Yep.
that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna do it.
I have faith.
Okay. Yeah, you got her.
And
So even if she moves out of this radius, she's blind, right?
Until the end of my next turn, I believe. Let me reread that. Yeah, end of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cunning action, disengage, and just back up.
Okay. So I have to remember what blinded does to her. Can't see anything and automatically fails any checks that require sight. Attack rolls have disadvantage. But it doesn't remove her ability to move. So she's gonna... Oh, she can't even reach you. Well, she's gonna do that. And she can't... I think Sacred Flame she can do. You have to make the dexterity saving throw, but you do it with advantage, I think, because it's an attack against her.
It doesn't affect saving throws, I don't think.
Oh, then just do a normal one. You failed.
Yeah.
Boop. Did that didn't do the damage to you.
Now it did.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's all she can do. End of her turn. It's you, Yuriko.
Ow.
Yeah, I forgot to give you a long rest before you got into this chapter.
Let's see.
You know what, Josh? You're right. I'll lower her health a little bit more.
I think he's talking about the module for the boss bar. Okay. I'm gonna use animate objects. A bunch of these little table objects sort of come to life. And I'm gonna I'm gonna only do the tiny ones.
Okay. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test.
Essentially. Let me double check how many I can have. Choose 10 non-magical objects. Okay, so I choose 10 tiny objects.
Mhm.
Each of these is going to attack her with +8 to hit. Let me just double check. As a bonus action, I can mentally command any creature named with the spell. For multiple creatures, you can command all or any of them at the same time, issuing the same command to each one. Okay, yeah, so... So 1d20 plus 8. And if you think this is OP, it is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, no, I see that.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Jesus.
10.
Holy shit.
How many of these hit?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 of them hit. Okay, so 7d4 plus 4 times 7.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you need to do
just-
slash roll for that. She takes 42
Fucking goddamn.
assorted bludgeoning and piercing damage from these forks and plates that are just flying straight at her.
Yeah, she's... yeah, okay.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna back up some more.
Yeah, also, did you roll all of those with advantage? Because...
Nope.
Okay, because they all had advantage.
So if 7 of them hit, I'll just roll 3 more of them.
One of them is an additional one. Also, Josh says advantage on them all. Yeah, because she's blinded. If, all attacks against blinded enemies get advantage. That's an
Okay,
extra.
she takes an additional 7 damage. One moment.
Also, Josh asks,
light
fireworks and
on
can
back.
animate small doohickeys. Is Yuriko available for birthday parties?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Well, this one's joining. Guess who's joining in the fray? But she can't get very far, because she's only human, and so she walks 30 feet and ends her turn. Yuriko, go!
She
Not
bleeds
Yuriko,
when she
Asmodai.
falls down. She's only human.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind her and just stab her in the arm.
Jesus, okay.
She's
Are you-
no longer blinded.
Are you trying to disarm her? Also, yeah, she's no longer blinded.
Maybe I can't. Well, I already rolled it, so. Yeah, I'm just attacking.
Okay, well, you missed, so do you want to do it again?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have haste anymore, don't I?
Nope.
So I
Correct.
can't move. I can't move. Right? That's
Oh!
one of the,
Yeah.
You're
that's one of the
right!
things.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just remembered that.
Oopsies.
Whoops! Oh,
I
well.
forgot to remind you.
To be fair,
I'm just
I
gonna
forgot
take
that
a
he even
knee.
had haste, so...
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a knee.
Yeah, that's fair. You're taking a breath. Jeremy's watching all of this happen, so I really... Jeremy just sees a bunch of forks start stabbing at this woman.
And then my cocaine wore off. Damn.
Okay, so now that she's not blind, she's going this way, but she's not going to attack you. She looks at Casey and says, "These three are the ones that killed Miss Kira. They said so themselves. I've been
would
just trying
you-
to defend myself."
As she had interest in defending herself when she was the target of Kira's murder.
This,
She's also not a Saint Solstice. She's a liar.
I'm gonna have both of you roll me persuasion with disadvantage, because you did lie about being Varys, so Casey has less reasons to trust you.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. 20.
Good fucking god.
I have a minimum of 10.
Okay, on Yuriko, she doesn't believe you when you say she self-defense on Kira, but she does believe you when she says she's not a saint, and she says, "If she's not saint, what is she doing here? And why would she and why would you threaten to kill? Why did they say that you killed Kira?"
She's
Because we were close to uncovering that she was part of the assassination attempt planned against the Skyrian monarch.
Again, roll me persuasion, disadvantage.
We have a bunch of evidence for
Can I
it too.
Can I show her like the?
Yeah, you can show her.
Can I
It'll
show her the
be-
handwriting samples? To
Well, you can
negate
show
the
her-
disadvantage.
I'll tell you, you can show her the handwriting samples, but that means very little to her, really. Right now, I think she's
Oh, yeah, I suppose in the heat of the moment, it means.
yeah. Right now, she's more focused on the fire, also, because fireworks in her car.
It doesn't say the fireworks catch anything on fire.
No, I know, but you did set fireworks off in the thing. So, big shit is happening, and she's more concerned about the big shit than the murder that happened 2 nights ago.
The murder that's going to happen today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Persuasion.
Ew. Oh.
Sorry, what were you saying to her? This music is so fucking loud, I have to turn it down further.
I'm saying that she was involved with the assassination attempt that Kira was planning.
I mean, Casey has only one reason to not believe you, but she looks at Malcolm, who nods and says yes. Casey's braver than me. If I walked in after hearing several large bangs and saw a fox lady throwing forks at a lazy with a big fuck-off sword while a demon dude was catching Z's, I'd stay out of it. That's so fair. Also, no, Josh, it wasn't because you said fork, it was because you said big fuck off sword. Yeah, Malcolm sort of, like, not nods, but, like, sort of gestures in a way that's like, yeah. And Casey, it's your turn, by the way, because she couldn't do anything. She can't get to you. But you can tell, like, she's ready to fuck you up. Casey looks like she's about to turn on Lissa. Nina, by the way, is not a part of this skirmish. She went right back into the kitchen. She's like, not dealing with this shit today.
That only works on creatures that aren't hostile to me.
Nina gets it, man. Yeah, she does.
I know it causes a lot of mess, but I still have my forks.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them hit this time.
Okay.
Random bullshit, go!
Random bullshit, go! You know, you can just roll... Oh, wait, no, it adds them all together. That's right. You just sounded like Krillin from Team 4 Stars in Ball Z.
36
Damn.
bludgeoning and piercing damage assorted.
Yeah, I mean, this is working. It's chipping away at her.
Yeah.
And additional 40 feet back.
Yeah, that's fucking fair.
I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
And your turn.
Oops.
Casey. This is gonna be a grapple check, but I didn't make Casey stats because I didn't think she'd be a part of this. Yeah, she's probably gonna make this. Wow! My garbage rolls made it so that, yeah, Casey has once again grappled Lissa. And she is attempting to restrain Lissa. She has manacles, she just hasn't used them because Malcolm wasn't nearly as aggressive. Asmo, it's you. Josh says, oh fuck yeah, Casey, go for the window!
Oh no. So the haste ending debuff, that's only for a turn, right?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay, good. How far away am I? Okay, I'm gonna dash over.
Okay. That takes your... Oh wait, no, you can do that for cutting action, so that would only take your bonus.
Yes. Whoop. And I'm gonna put manacles on.
Okay, roll me a strength check, because she's gonna try and push, like, resist you. It's not gonna be a fucking hard one, because my rolls are so bad. Yeah, you're good.
My manacles got use.
Yay!
Woohoo!
And that's it.
Yeah, it can't do anything. She can't really do anything now, because she's been grappled and restrained, so she's... I'm gonna say with that, Casey pins her to the ground, and that ends combat. Congrats!
That sucked.
You managed to
We could have also.
Hmm?
We could have also done that sooner if we had just restrained her earlier.
That is true, but
Yeah.
the one of you who did manage to grab her wanted to...
Throw her out the goddamn window.
Yeah! So, yeah. Casey says, Melissa, you are under arrest. Big twist, that was her name! Oh, wow! Yeah, you can wake him up if you want, if that's what you're going over for. I'll say
Yeah.
rage is over. Jeremy, you kind of wake up in your own body once again.
Did someone get the number of that bitch?
That bitch being Asmodai?
If the bitch you are referring to is not Asmodai,
can't
I
hear
did
it.
do a number on that bitch.
Anyone dead?
Surprisingly not.
Aside from the obvious.
Yeah, aside from the obvious. Thank you.
We also can't hear Jeremy.
Yeah, the mask
Fuck.
is also not talking. He says, he's like, "Ah, I'm throwing you out the window instead.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did
it's
we-
not the first time I attacked you, so
We kill anyone? Yeah, 3 strikes,
No.
you're out.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, that's a fucking disappointment. Yeah, Casey is pulling Lissa along to the cabins.
Been a long time since someone knocked us on our asses. Or ass. Or...
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen again. Yeah, do you have anything else you want to say to these two before they leave? Because they're leaving.
Essentially, I want to like give Casey all the evidence. Sorry, not give it to him, but I want to give it to her. But I want to show her all the evidence we have, and sort of.
She appreciates it, but she's also a little bit busy at the moment, pulling a very aggressive, angry woman off. Bye, Woogie.
Okay. I tell her that I'll show her the evidence when she's less busy.
Cool.
Are you gonna tell them that I saw Mommy Dearest?
Why would I bother telling them that? It's none of their fucking business.
Telling us what?
Jinx.
He called. He says he wants to call you daddy because you dominated him.
Right.
That's the grossest thing I've ever said, and I want to die now.
Hey, you're the one who said it.
I
Don't
know!
blame us.
Honestly, I don't even know why we asked. He wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, it's kinda on you.
That just was a shot.
That was a pretty. Don't. Josh, I swear to fuck! God!
Okay, that needs to be put too.
I wasn't going to until Josh did that.
Damn it.
It's also funny how she started off with 2,000 HP, down to like 900 HP, down to 500.
To be fair, I made it way too much.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to show you Monster Maker.
Monster Maker I was bad with anyways.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show you how to use it.
No, because, like, I'm not good at balancing anyways, regardless of what tools I use.
It gives you the numbers, what?
Yeah, the numbers mean nothing, Devin.
The numbers mean everything.
No, I mean the numbers mean nothing to me because I don't know what you can do multiple times and what you can't, as evidenced by sneak attack.
Yes,
That's what the
Josh,
numbers
she
account
had
for.
2,000.
I gave
When I
her,
looked over, it was 2,000.
yeah, I gave her a lot of health, and then I discovered that was a bad idea.
I looked over for 2 seconds and I see 2,000 max HP.
It's fun times, learning times.
I didn't know we were fighting a dragon.
Listen, she was on holy steroids. Yeah, she.
Dragons wish they had that much health.
But you do hear
Yeah.
him say, the mask say, by the way, if you call her mommy again, I'm gonna fucking kill you. We're jumping out this train car. Why is Jeremy
I mean-
pulsating?
I mean,
'cause
she's
he has
essentially
rage
your
up.
mom, right?
Oh, turn off rage. How do I turn off rage?
It's in effects.
There we go. I got it.
Got it. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So,
My forks clattered to the floor.
yeah. Malcolm approaches you, Yuriko, because you look the most damaged, and he offers you a hand.
I look
Alright,
the most
Yuriko.
I look the
Yuriko
most
looks
damaged.
You're
damaged.
right.
damage.
He goes over to. Yeah. Listen.
One of them was on death's door.
He goes and he sort of. He doesn't. He offers you a hand, but it's obviously a very confused, I don't know if I should do this.
Blood transfusion. Trust me, it'll help. Oh wait, he can't hear me.
Then
I'm just gonna say Jeremy's in control. He's the nice one.
I figured when his face stopped having teeth, he sort of lays his hand on you and you feel an energy, come at you. Hang on.
Oh no.
That'd be... Yeah.
Josh, why do you just have that audio file?
You feel much better all of a sudden. After all, you seem to forget Malcolm is a cleric. And he's cast something at a very high level. He's quite a high level carrot. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
I can't remember when I said that.
Oh,
I don't either.
Why do you... What the fuck? Why do you have that dialogue?
And then he says, for religious reasons.
That's a cult of Devon, I guess. Yeah, Jeremy, you just got healed for 29 HP. You three can roll insight. Oh, it's from the Shrek reading.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, that's why I don't remember, because I blanked that shit out.
I was more focused on making I uncomfortable during that stream.
Of course you were. The two of you can roll insight if you want, but Asma, you can see it's with a 25. Though he's trying very hard to be unreadable, there's a lot of pain going on, knowing what his sister has done and what she did, why she did it, and more specifically, the fact that he was framed for what she did. And she didn't do anything to help him, not really. There's a lot bothering him right now.
I'm sorry this all happened, Malcolm.
Suppose it's not really your fault. Although I do wish she had simply... I don't know why she thought this was so necessary. I don't know why she didn't just speak with me. But I suppose if this was the measure she thought she had to go to, perhaps she's not really my sister anymore.
I'm sure that she's still there somewhere.
I suppose.
I mean, she's not a changeling or a doppelganger, so we can assume that she is at least still your sister, even if she
Manner of
doesn't
speaking,
have.
Yuriko.
Metaphorically speaking, Miss Yuriko. Josh says, all things considered, if I had Mjolnir's greatsword, I'd probably choose violence too. He just shrugs and says, I hope that perhaps the rehabilitation systems in Skyria will help her. One day, perhaps I'll see my sister again as she was. I owe you the three of you thanks, I suppose. Things would have ended much different if you hadn't been here.
Did you know about her plot to assassinate the monarch?
No. She simply sent me a letter saying that we should go visit during the coronation. I had no idea of her plans. She told me that the sisters had given her the ticket that she had. I was her +1, that's all I know. Does you two have anything to say? So Mask certainly is just like, I still think we should have thrown her off the train.
We are not throwing her off the train.
Well, we're not now.
And we're not ever.
My main thing that I'm thinking about right now is I still don't know why she was so desperate to turn like the plan into a bloodbath. Because as far as I'm aware, they were planning on making it. Yeah, as far as we don't actually, all things considered, we don't actually know the specifics of what happened. All we know is that they had an argument.
I don't know if you two, if Yuriko and Asmodai would figure it out, but I can tell the players what the full thing was.
Is there
hold on. Before you do, let's go in and ask her in character after Casey's done interrogating her.
That might not be an option. I mean, you
What,
can.
Is she just gonna throw out the train?
No, it's just that I don't know if Casey would want people to go talk to her now that she's been, like, it's confirmed.
I mean, probably talk to Casey and be like, hey, we don't actually have a real idea of why. Maybe you can interrogate her for that.
I can help, because I can read minds.
Once again, Casey is standing at the door. But when you approach, is this still the train? Yes.
Yep.
When you approach, unlike last time where she seemed very angry, this time she seems just, like, on alert rather than, like, aggressive. And she... Good God, this is a city street. Josh, listen! We've been over this!
Yeah, she's scaled it wrong. It's fine.
The mega train.
Yeah, she nods at you sort of, like, in greeting. She also looks at, him and says, that is not an effigy to him, is it? That is not effigy to Visara, is it? It is real person?
I'm sorry, you know Visara?
Still can't hear you. She's asking you too. Mostly Yuriko.
I know, he was just saying that out loud.
Yep.
Didn't expect an answer.
Well,
Yuriko starts counting on her fingers. Cat is out of the bag for the fourth time now?
Yuriko, if I knew Yuriko in real life, I feel like I would break her face at this point. I would punch you in the throat. You are such a fucking shithole sometimes. Give me straight answer before I cut out your tongue.
Yes, it's a person.
She pauses and looks at the mask before giving a very, very deep bow to you, Jeremy, and she says, "It has been 20,000 years since he has last been seen in Skyria. She will be very excited to meet him personally."
I'm sorry?
Oh, great.
Tell me, did we ever hear this girl's name?
Yes, we did. Oh no, he's gonna get such an ego boost.
Who's the name of this princess we're meeting? Oh yeah, none of the three of you know
Actually, I
this.
don't remember.
I think you would
Can
know...
I roll history to know it?
Yes, you know her first name is Theodora, but that's not... You know that's probably not why he's asking, because he's definitely heard that name before.
Theodore.
19. Yeah, you would know her name. Her full name is Tsarevna Theodora Korol, the first. She's the first Theodora in the family.
I explain this to Jeremy.
Yeah, you say the name Theodora Kroll and you hear the mask go, 20,000 years! They're still in charge, huh? Do I know how to pick them or what?
Who is this? An ex-lover or something?
The first Nikolai and he's still in charge. I know how to pick a leader, don't I? Never judge my judgment ever again. I'm not gonna
Well, I'm
make you...
still gonna judge your judgment. You
Uh,
can't stop me.
yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll insight on that. You know what that means. Jeremy has a very deep connection with the Korol family. He, at least the mask does, it seems that Visara might have been connected to how they got in charge of Skyria in the first place.
Which would explain their undying loyalty to him.
Well, you don't know if it's undying, you just know that they like him. The mask is Rasputin.
Visara.
Visara, na 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 na.
Appointed Tsarevna.
Yeah, she does a deep bow and she stands and she says, we'll be reaching Skyria by this noon. Is there any questions you have for this?
Yes, we wanted to confirm with Rissa about her motive.
She has refused to answer these questions. We would rather have professional interrogation in Skyria. She has admitted, however, that she is the one who ended the life of Kira.
Erika says, I have ways of finding out. And
She roll me persuasion, because you say that, and she once again, she kind of grips onto the door and she says, we would prefer formal...
Oh,
Okay, never mind. She says, we would prefer formal, fucking... What is the word I'm looking for? Formal interrogation in Skyria. Do you think you could perhaps wait until we reach? And I will convince them to let you join.
I suppose I can be patient.
We thank you for your patience. It's been 3 hours. I'm not going to set the next part off. More out of context shit I hear regarding the mask. It's apparent, and it's apparent followers. I'm starting to think the Dark Souls boss was the good guy. Yes! Comparatively, yes!
but the problem is, there is both good and bad on Jeremy.
Yeah, the mask is the bad guy. Jeremy's the good guy. But I'm not gonna send you to Skyria this map today because A, we're at 3 hours, and B, I don't have the map ready. But I will let you guys do whatever last things you want to do on the train if you want.
Jeremy's gonna see if he can't find the little girl and check up on her.
Yeah, sure. You can look. I'll tell you this. You can look through all all the areas except the car that she's staying in.
I want to find a peace offering that I can give to Ameglia.
On the train? I don't know if you can, but you can try. Smudai, you got anything, or are you good?
I'm just trying to
I'm
think
just
of what
gonna
I could.
follow Jeremy to make sure he doesn't do anything dumb.
What,
Make sure he
like
doesn't
hit a
punch a
child?
child again.
Smart.
Yes.
Very smart. I approve.
I may not like that child, but I don't want them to get hit.
Yeah, you can go through the other cabins, but you don't find her. The room that she's staying in is the one with Emmy in it. So if she's in there, you can't find her. Yuriko, what did you have as an idea for a peace offering?
I'm trying to remember, like, do I know anything about what Emmy said that she liked or she wanted?
Well, she really likes learning. She really likes alchemy. She doesn't like that she's a warlock. She super into, like, she's a very private person. I don't know if you would know much about her.
I'm wondering if there's something I can do with the lore keeper.
Do you have it, or does Kai have
I-
it?
I told Kai that I wanted to hold on to it because I told Vampire
don't-
Lady that I would protect it like my spell book.
You can
Evelyn.
roll it. Even very small child likes Power Rangers. Give her a Sentai figure. Amegli is not a small child. She's dead. Yeah,
Dead
Jeremy,
child.
you can't look for her in that one room, but that's fine because you enter the caboose and she's here. She's sort of sitting against this box, kind of, knees up to her chest and all of that.
Hey, you alright?
Even dead child likes Power Rangers. You gonna approach her? Because she doesn't respond when you speak to her.
I'm gonna walk forward.
Okay.
I'm not here to punch you. That was the mask. Just clarifying.
She still doesn't respond. She barely moves. You don't have to, you know what you saw, above her. So,
Listen, I just came to check on you. Are you doing alright?
you shouldn't be near me.
Well, I am.
Mr. Justice is right. I should just do what Mama says. Bad things happen when I don't.
Well, I don't necessarily think your mama's in the right.
You don't know my mama. And he says, if you try to fucking turn her back into a kid instead of the conduit she's supposed to be, I'm going to kill her. And you. And everyone on this
She
train.
is a kid. A scared kid.
She's a conduit for magic!
And a kid.
Give her the vial and leave. And as soon as she hears that, she perks up and looks at you, finally.
I'm pretty sure Asmodai has the vial.
She stands up when you say that part. And she looks over and she says, you keep finding things I can't find.
Yeah, that's a gift and a curse, really.
Well, I am a thief, so
You can keep it.
Are you sure?
She walks past you towards Asmodai. And she stops because she knows that you keep fucking fearing her. And And she pauses for a beat, and she takes the little pin that's in her hair, the clover pin. She takes it out of her hair and she tosses it at you. And she says, Mr. Kai only needs one more piece now. And it's with Mr. Jeremy's special one.
Special one? You mean Jeremy's girlfriend?
She nods.
So, she's still alive?
She, says, I see futures. I see holes being torn open. And I see one life ending and one life being saved. But I can't tell what's which.
I hope it's her life that's saved.
Aww. She also says, I see the blind one is in danger. She looks at you, Jeremy, and she says that. As she says, the blind one is in danger.
The blind one?
You know.
Nancy?
Yeah, she turns to you, Asmo, and nods. She says, she is in pain. I can feel it. But she is not going to fall.
Pain how? Is she being attacked?
She reaches her hand out at you, like, palm open.
I don't take a step back, but my head does go back a bit.
Yeah, you're like, Then when you don't respond how she wants, she takes her other hand and she stretches it out to you, Jeremy.
Jeremy kneels down and gently takes it.
You see, a moment that happens, your vision sort of changes, and it's again an out-of-body experience, but it's less completely out and more out of yours into Nancy's, as you see two sort of floating embers in blackness, and you feel a searing pain in your chest, in a very small chest area compared to yours. And you hear one voice say, "We got it. We got what we need. Let's get back to Ailton." And the other one says, "Not so fast. What are we gonna do with this one?" He says, "Isn't that obvious? Kill her and bury her in the backyard." And then you hear a laughter. And she says, "I would love to see you try such a thing. Necromancers don't stay down very long. And even if I did, I doubt our mutual friend the Butcher would be very happy to know what you've done here." And one of them says, "She's just bluffing. He's somewhere off in Skyria now. Why do you think he waited this long?" And she says, "Maybe I am. There's only really one way to find out. But if you kill me, you better destroy my body. And if you do that, you won't be able to get far enough, fast enough." And there's a big fucking there's a big pause. Then there's a large spike of pain, and then your vision goes back to your own body and everything seems normal.
Visara, whoever they are, they're on the list.
What's a couple more crushed skulls in our list, huh? And with that, I'm going to switch over to Yuriko. What a bright scene to end that on. Yeah, Yuriko, you know, like, she likes, like, to learn and stuff. So you can probably just give her...
I want to write... I want to get the lore keeper to write a story about Gorgons.
Okay, roll me an Arcana to see if you know how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, after a bit, you realize, like, the pages within it are quite magic, and once you put a quill to it and you begin this, you start that story of, I assume, Gorgons, Mold, Mersha, and a hereto
Yes.
unnamed thief.
Yep, that one shot.
I imagine, since you're not the one writing it and the book is doing it itself, you're quite surprised when Asmodee's name shows up. This probably happened way before the campaign. Or, no, because he referenced Allison.
Remember that the Lore Keeper
It transcends
can also write
time.
things from other... It transcends time and space. It can write things from
Yeah.
other worlds.
So you're quite surprised to read Asmodee's name in there, but yeah.
But yeah, when I'm done, I take the story over to Emeglia.
Well, you knock on the door, and this
Knock on
one
the door.
appears, and she says, you look, well, you don't look great. Are you alright?
I come bearing gifts.
I heard a lot of fireworks. Did something happen?
A lot of things happened, but it's over now.
Alright. You come bearing gifts. Alright. Sure. And she lets you in, and she's not reading. She's just lying on the desk, basically.
Like sleeping?
No, not sleeping, but like she is lying. Her head is down. She looks tired, but not sleeping.
Yuriko comes over here and she puts the story down on the desk, and she says, "This one is like some of the books that you used to read back in Stratus."
Emmy pauses and looks at it for a moment, like with one, like she looks over a little with one eye. Like, she looks up, looks at it with one eye, kind of looks at you, and then she turns her head the opposite direction. Roll me insight.
Yeah.
Wow. Never mind. Yeah, you don't know what that might mean.
I get a bit closer, and I say, "I'm sorry about all the pressures that we put you through during this investigation."
She doesn't respond to that. She still doesn't look up at you. She's turned her head away. Like, I'm not gonna, your insight is enough that, like, you've known her long enough. She's not doing that out of, like, I don't like you, therefore I'm not talking to you. Look at me, I'm such a plastic. She's just tired. Like, she's gone through a lot of revelations. She had to remember the person who murdered her and the person who almost murdered her. And she was forced to do something she didn't enjoy doing. Like, she's just tired.
Shit, I don't have a certain spell I would have liked to use for this.
This trip has taken it out of this poor undead woman.
Give her haste.
Ah! That would arguably make it worse.
No, she'll be fine for like a minute, then crash.
Exactly!
I'm gonna call Alan over.
Alright, yeah, he's strumming on, you ask him, he puts it down, and he's coming over. As usual, he seems way calm.
Can you help me get this one to bed?
when you say that, she kind of pushes off the desk and she says, I'm fine. I don't sleep. I'm fine. And she just sort of walks this way. Alan comes and he says, it's not your fault. I think she's just mad at herself. Just give her some time. Awful nice of you to make a gift for her, though.
She says, well, you can let me know if you can let me know what you think about it. And I'm saying this to Ameglia.
Alan says, before you go, your big friend, what'd she call him? Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
Let him know what she's... No, you let her know... let me try that again. You let him know how much that kid thinks of him. Because she came in after a bit in that caboose. And the things that she was saying about him, so worried. That kid thinks the world of that guy. I don't see what she sees, but I know there's a human in there she's looking after. I don't know why he's suddenly turning into Reaper.
Eve is a very sweet child, isn't she?
Well, she's certainly cryptic. But she likes music, and she seems to really like you and Jeremy. And she really likes your thief friend. Just as a note, you never said he was a thief.
I'm assuming Eve told him.
Possible. He's also been miraculously calm through this whole murder.
He's just been going on some spirit trips.
I'll be completely honest. The main reason why Alan's been so chill this whole time is because typically characters who are like, drow, deep gnomes, people from the Underdark are used to violent areas, so he just kind of can intuit when he's actually in danger. So, like, this whole time...
Yeah, like when he or his friends are actually in danger.
Yeah. So, he's been fine because he knows no one here was gonna get hurt. Even in spite of that murder that happened. So, yeah. If y'all have nothing else to do,
Yeah, he looks like he's seeing some shit.
Mm-hmm. The other two are much younger than he is. He's about 400 years old. Like, he's seen some shit.
Yeah, he could be friends with Evelyn.
Oh, yeah. End stream. Next stream will be next week on Sunday. We will do the ending of this chapter in Skyria. Y'all are gonna meet Theodora. I'm so excited for that. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye!
Boy. Yeah.